Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo, hope you're having a great day. In today's Minecraft video, we have a second pre-release for Minecraft 1.19. This update is highly likely releasing over the next 2 to 3 weeks. In this week's pre-release, we actually have a couple of changes to the Warden, along with them reverting a sound change. So according to the Minecraft changelog, it says if the Warden is stuck in liquid, it will angrily despawn instead of digging. However, you can clearly see the Warden is in lava. When it despawns for me, it just disappears. I imagine that'll be fixed. In the last pre-release, the developers made it. When you equip things like a carved pumpkin or any kind of skull, it would make the equip sound the same way as when you're putting your armor on. Listen to this. However, they've reverted this change for the pumpkin and things like skulls. So when you put this on now, there is no sound at all. Now, I've never heard this sound before, but listen to this. Didn't know that sound existed, but I love the clunkiness. However, one thing to be noted here is although putting this on your head doesn't make any sounds, it will actually still trigger the skulk itself. A new game event has been added to the game, which will notify the skulk when a player or a mob teleports. Let's eat this. So when we teleport, it notifies the skulk that we have done so. This will also be the same for the likes of an enderman and the exact same for a shulker. Let's check out some of the bugs that have been fixed in pre-release 2. The first change I want to go over is Warden and projectiles. This fix is to do with firing a projectile at a Warden and it not getting angry. I made the mistake of doing this. I'm probably going to pay for it now. So yeah, if you throw a projectile or hit the Warden with a projectile, it is going to get angry. In this version, when a snow golem updates its path with snow, it will now notify the skulk. And he's walked over it. But regardless of that, whenever the snow golem just moves, creating these snow layers, as you can see there, a signal is sent to the skulk. The skulk will also be notified when a player places some kind of food on a campfire. Same rule is applied if you wax a copper block, and of course, de-waxing it as well. The skulk is also notified if you create a dirt path. Same as if you use a hoe and till the grass. Both now send a signal. Also, when you create a stripped log, it's notified, and when you harvest a berry bush, it is notified. A bug that has been fixed this week is in the previous pre-release, you could place a button, it would notify it. You could break a button, it would notify it. You could place an item frame, but previously it didn't notify the skulk that you had done so. It would only notify it if you broke it. The Warden AI doesn't function properly when it rides on entities, and we do have a bug report. Ironically enough, people wanted to test what would happen when the Warden was inside of a boat by running these 3 commands. And this was the outcome that was happening. Basically, when you went into survival, the Warden just didn't notice players. They weren't interested in players. Basically, a boat would break the Warden. There has been a lot of bugs fixed in this version. You know when I said to you they reverted the sound equip change? That is because there was tons of bugs related to it, and I don't think they've got time to fix them, so that could be something in the future that is introduced. Another change here that has been fixed is milking cows, mushrooms, and goats plays gear equipping sound. Check this out. You'll notice now, when we do this, it no longer has the equipping sound on the subtitles. Same for mushrooms, same for goats. In pre-release 1, I forgot to mention that Endermen, skeletons, wither skeletons, and piglins now spawn in a wide range of light levels in the Nether, and that is from light level 0 to 11. As you know, in Minecraft Caves and Cliffs, the developers made it where mobs needed a light level of 0 to spawn in the caves. This was to stop overloading caves with mobs. I didn't realize how big this change is going to be. So you are now going to see your Endermen, skeletons, wither skeletons, and piglins spawning more frequently inside of this dimension. Obviously places that are lit up with fire or lava, or even light blocks like this. Now, according to Azuma Void, because the actual portal has a light level, what this is going to mean is that mobs are now going to have a chance to spawn inside of here. And what will happen here is obviously your Endermen, skeletons, wither skeletons, and piglins are instantly going to teleport to the overworld. This is going to not only cause some very OP farms, but apparently they're actually going to take this away from us in the future. In the pre-release 2 changelog, this is what the developers had to say about this. Important to note is that a recent change made it possible for more types of mobs to spawn inside nether portals, which caused them to instantly change dimensions after spawning. We will not be making any further changes to this before the release of 1.19, but our intent for the future is to prevent most mobs from spawning in nether portals, and the ones that do will not immediately travel through the portal. Expect to see changes in a coming versions. Nobody knows if that's going to be 1.19.1 or 1.19.2, or are we going to have to wait until 1.20? As you know, as a Minecraft player, you are able to make huge portals, which is what people use to make farms. Now, for the time being, in 1.19, you're going to be able to do this for the likes of your Endermen, skeletons, wither skeletons, and piglins, and make these incredibly OP farms. But it is going to be taken away. So this could actually break future farms, whether it's going to be like your gold farms, or ghast farms, or wither skeleton farms. Again, this is a lack of transparency from the developers about these changes. I would love to understand a little bit more about this. And until we get the next version after 1.19, you can make these incredible farms, but they are going to take it away from us, which is causing quite the disappointment in the Minecraft community. And that's pretty much it for Minecraft 1.19 pre-release 2. If you want the official changelog, it is down below, but I have gone over what I would consider the most important changes. I stick by what I'm saying. I think 1.19 is going to be releasing on the last day of May. I'll see you all in the next video.